I absolutely love perusing Makeup on Your Radar's Instagram page because she just does such an amazing job at curating and finding all of these things that the rest of us have no clue about. So, for example, I had no idea about Sea Beauty Mall. They do all of these amazing Asian brands all under one roof. Like they have the likes of Girl Cult, etc. And they just announced that they have a brand new collection by Anthemy, and it was revealed over on Makeup on Your Radar. I wouldn't have known about it otherwise, so these are her pictures. Massive thanks to you for that. Let's talk about this. The Living Creatures collection includes 4 palettes that are available right now for pre-sale, and you can get all 4 of them if you like them for €173.95. Now, they do vary in price on the rest of them, just based upon the different formulations, etc. But we will talk about that. This is the Serpent's Emerald Gaze, a 10-colour Chameleon eyeshadow palette that's available right now for pre-sale for €51.95. And my goodness, those swatches look really interesting. They say that there's 10 multi-dimensional chameleon shades. So that's quite interesting. They say that there's rich greens, silken metallics, and ethereal reflective hues that create a balance of cold beauty and entrancing danger. Ooh, I mean, that sounds kind of sexy. I love the look of this. I love mixing greens and pinks. So this is quite nice. And I mean, the packaging looks really, really good. Then there's the Abyssal Codex Chameleon eyeshadow palette, which has 10 transformative shades for €44.95. Now, I will say it seems like there's more mattes in this. I wouldn't say that this looks like it's completely chameleon. Maybe that's just me. The description then says that this 10-shade palette blends deep inky tones with luminous highlights reflecting the bioluminescence of deep sea life. I kind of like this. I mean, those blues look really, really good. Then there's Nocturnal Moth Reverie, which is again a chameleon eyeshadow palette with 10 transformative shades for €44.95. So just like the previous palette, there are some chameleon shades, but there's also some mattes, which probably makes these 2 palettes a little bit more versatile than the first palette, just as an FYI. They say that the shades range from soft greys and gentle purples to striking blue flashes and delicate sparkles. I mean, quite frankly, you had me at sparkles. Yes, I know that was the last word, but we're not going to get into that. And finally, there's the Rabbit Charm 12-colour all-matte multifunctional eyeshadow palette for €41.95. As the name says, it's all matte. So I feel like this is kind of one that they're going to have as a very safe bet. But they are selling it with the idea that it's a multifunctional palette, that they have some shades in there for contouring, shading and defining. So I guess that's actually quite smart. I have to say I'm quite intrigued by this, and moreover I'm quite intrigued by Sea Beauty Mall because I may have been having a little peruse over on the website because they also have Kaleidos and stuff there, which I'm like, oh, this is interesting. I quite like that one, the serpenty one and the bluey shade one. They're quite pretty. I wish they did kind of bundles of like 2 together rather than all 4, because I feel like those other shades or those other palettes aren't quite me, but that's all right. Not everything has to be for me. Let me know what you guys think. Has anyone bought through Sea Beauty Mall? If you have, will you let me know, because I am nosy, but that palette, oh, that is a little bit of me.